Hey, what's up, guys? So first video back in a while, but yeah, I appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. So I'm going to be using Midnight Moods. This is our very first release at Night Watch Soap Company. This is the label, and then we have our side label there. Yeah, so that's what we'll be using. Let's go ahead and crack it open. The scent on this, it's citrus pineapple forward. There's some musk, cedar, some lime wood, some sage. Yeah, it's a very nice, well-rounded scent. I don't think it would be displeasing to anybody, but then again, it's quite possible that it may be. So let's go ahead and start loading. For the brush today, we're going to use the Razor Rock 24mm synthetic. I haven't used that in quite some time. And for the razor, before I start getting my hands all worked up with lather, we're going to use our adjustable Q-Shave. That has a second use treat blade in it. Gotta hurry up and use that before, let me get some water. Hurry up and use that blade before it gets too rusty. So the treat blades are, well, this specific treat blade is the carbon blades. I'll show you. They're not coated. So because they're not coated, they rust very easy, and I can't lie, I'm not the best at taking care of my blades as far as like drying them off and stuff. So anyway. We'll load for, I don't know, it's been maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds now, so we'll go maybe another 10 seconds. About 20-second load's about all you need. It's a vegan base. There are only 9 ingredients. We tried to get as clean as we could as far as the ingredients are concerned. Obviously, all soap needs one of the 2 different type of lyes. That's the brush, that's the load. Let me go ahead and wet the face a little bit. Yeah, I'll have a link in the description where you can purchase this, or at least check it out, if nothing else. $17.99 for 4 ounces, which in my opinion is fair. I was talking to Peter, and scent on this is very nice. Obviously, I wouldn't have released it if I didn't like it, so I'm slightly biased, but it really is a nice scent. All right. This is a water hog, so dipping the entire brush in the sink. But yeah, I was talking to Peter, and we were kind of going over the price point at $17.99, and I think, like I said, I think it's fair. He thought it was fair, and the other people I've spoken to in the community have said that that's a good price point. I mean, there's other artisans, and they can do whatever they want that are 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 30 bucks, for a tub of soap. But they also may use some hefty ingredients that I'm not using. But anyway. As you can see, we have very nice sheen to the lather. Very thirsty. We are working on a tallow base. Last night we actually kicked off 2 crock pots, and we were doing 2 different bases with tallow in them, kind of checking it out. I haven't used the tubs yet. They're still sitting, but hopefully in the future we can get some tallow. In my opinion, though, honestly, this vegan base, there's always like what people call a heaviness. What guys will call a heaviness when they use tallow. My opinion, I know what they're talking about. My opinion, though, this base gives me that. Southern Witchcrafts. I also get that with Southern Witchcrafts. So, all right. Nice single layer, but multi-density layered. So, yeah, that's the lather. The brush is just full of lather. That's it though. At the moment, this is only available at TRC, the razor company. All right, let's start it up. Yeah, this isn't an Aventus dupe. This is not an Aventus dupe. This isn't even based on Aventus at all. This isn't really a dupe of anything. We're not trying to match anything or get as close as we can to anything. This is we pulled off some scent notes from a specific cologne that my wife liked, that we both agreed on, because that was a big thing. I was like, okay, can't just have what I agree on. Can't just have what you agree. Like, we both have to agree on our first scent. And so this is where we landed. And the glide's very nice. I think what I'll do after I'm done with this first pass is, instead of adding more lather to the face, although we have a brush full at least for 2 more passes, maybe even more, what I'll do is I'll just wet the face and kind of do a second pass with just residual. That's a big thing with a lot of guys in the community. The residual slickness. The post is very nice as well. So for a vegan base, I think that's kind of like what I alluded to earlier. Most of the guys that use tallow prefer tallow because of the post. For a vegan base, and Night Watch Soap Company, my company, is not the only company that offers great post shaves on bases. That's not what I'm saying as far as a vegan basis. I'll name a couple right now. PAA. I have a decent post on PAA without any products after. Same thing with Southern Witchcrafts. I mean, there are a ton of other artisans that also provide great post shaves without using a balm or splash after. But this one does as well. So, all right, the sink is absolutely full. I'm gonna go ahead and empty that. I'm just gonna put water on the hands, just to show you, water on the hands. All right, I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick just to clear them off. We're gonna wet the razor. Let's do a second pass across the growth with just residual slickness. And for, like I said, for some guys, the whole residual slickness thing is much bigger, is a much bigger deal than others. For me, it's not really a big deal. You know, I could apply lather, whatever, for every single pass. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. But for buffer passes, I do get it. Like, maybe hit my chin a little bit more. Again, water only. Yeah. And truthfully, I could do a third pass as well, just with the residual. That's what I was telling Angelo in the live shave this Saturday is, you know, if you're buying this soap, you're gonna want to do you're gonna want to have like some good rinsing after. because it does have that residual slickness on the face. Not due to any product that you can't pronounce, but just the soap itself. We're good. And we'll call it 2.5 passes. That wasn't really a full third pass, but I shaved 2 days ago, so I don't really need to do a full 3 pass. Before we do the full rinse, what I'll do is I'll just kind of pull out what's in the knot here. Take my fingers, pull it out like that. That's what we have. And we'll just kind of, like I said, it is a very high structure soap. Peter actually did a great video on this, on the actual structure of the soap, and he pushed it past what I thought were its limits as far as water. Come on, buddy. There we go. Big old ploop. But I think he added 2 tablespoons of water, or maybe slightly over 2 tablespoons of water. 24, I think it was 24 sprays of the bottle he uses to mist. So, yeah. But other than that, I'm doing my full rinse right now because, like I said, with that residual slickness also comes residual slickness, so you've got to get it all off. But yeah, so if you haven't checked it out yet, like I said, the link will be down below. We will be doing giveaways. The razor company is actually doing a giveaway right now, so you can check that out. But yeah, so I appreciate all the support for sure. Had a lot of guys reach out to me and whatnot, and just means a lot, you know. I've been part of the community since 2018. And I think I uploaded my first video in 2018, or maybe it was slightly after that, but yeah. That, you know, so I've been part of this community for quite some time now, you know, relative. And yeah, it just means a lot that I have the support that I do from you guys. Definitely appreciate it. Don't take anything for granted. It means a lot. If you guys have any questions, like always, my links are down below. My Instagram, my email. I always answer everything within. I mean, obviously if I'm sleeping, but other than that, I always answer everything pretty quick. I'm looking for a splash, so I'm just gonna go with Thayer's Cucumber for now. We are working on a splash, so. Well, we were working on a splash and kind of got halted whenever we went into production for soap, but for this Midnight Moods order. But I'm hoping by March we have a splash ready to go. So that's my hopes, and we'll see. We'll see where that leads us. But yeah, any weepers on the neck a little bit. Not too bad though, especially for a. And I've got face issues. I've always said that, but anyway, I can't pretty my own face. All right, I'm sorry, but yeah, Midnight Moods, Night Watch Soap Company. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Means a lot. That is the side label. That is our logo there. And proudly made in the USA, 4 ounces, and our ingredient list. Like I said, pretty small ingredient list. You can name everything on there. And yeah. So I don't know. I hope everyone likes it. If you've checked it out, and if you're unable to check it out, you know, hopefully you're able to grab, you know, a tub in one of the giveaways. And I'll pop in lives every now and then. Whenever we have stock available, and I'll do a giveaway on wherever Instagram live that I'm on, at that moment. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, see you next shave.